And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wayside Ace.
I'm Wayside Killjoy.
I'm Wayside Robot.
And I'm the Wayside Guest.
And
Wait a minute, wait. Don't we have this backwards?
no,
I'm Ace. He's Guest.
I am Guest.
What are you doing, Killjoy? You're getting it all wrong again. Anyway, let's continue.
Not uploading those videos really got to his head. The
Wait,
pre-
I guess that's why we've been gone for so long.
Yeah.
does that mean I'm Wayside Robot?
Yes, you are.
So I'm the cool one?
Sure, let's go with that. I do think Wayside Robot is the coolest.
alright.
I'm already having fun. So,
Master Xehanort.
Dave, what did we say 7 months ago about reading the lines or trying to...
Don't be like my dad when there's frickin'...
We said this to you 7 months ago. I know it's been a long time since you... since anything happened, but please remember that.
And we actually have Wayside Andy right under the table. So.
Oh, and welcome back to Birth by Sleep, because we never actually said that part.
Yeah, we
Hi,
went to
welcome
sleep
back.
for a long time.
But none of us gave birth.
You know, I just thought of something. Why are you guys playing the games in timeline order instead of release order?
Because they're trying to be all edgy and shit.
No, that's not the case either.
Because
But
fuck mainstream.
exactly.
Kenny's favorite catchphrase. Fuck me.
Don't you mean David's favorite catchphrase?
Okay, look, we can mistake the Wayside names, but not the real names.
What are you talking about?
Kenneth. Kenneth the Kidney. I don't need your sass. Don't you snap your finger at me. That's not the Z formation. I'll show you how it's done. This whole video is going to be like Kenny and I sassing. Mike's probably going to sneak in a reference to something somewhere, and Dave's probably gonna,
Sassafras.
and then Dave's probably going to say like 3 words and then leave. Sounds do not count as words in this situation.
So anyway, besides that, with the us going in timeline order, do you think that's gonna help the story at all, or at least the people with the time story?
Well, it's gonna give...
It
It's a lot
won't
less
leave
to
as much
explain, I guess.
mystery for first-time watchers.
Well, Wayside Andy left us because Wayside Mommy came home.
You mean Wayside Sister?
Oh, that's Wayside Sister.
Wayside Sister and I think Wayside Cousin.
Probably.
Wayside Sister. Sorry, Wayside Sister.
So we've been abandoned by one of the main cast of this.
Always.
Oh, well,
Always, always, always.
Well, his family...
Ever
Alright,
since-
we need to slam the
I know,
chair.
sorry.
Yo,
Ever
bitches,
since the Freedom
bitches.
Fighters days.
Girls, listen. Let's just enjoy the anime in front of us while Dave enjoys the fact that his family showed up.
But it's not anime!
Your
And you're
face
the
is
only
everywhere.
woman here!
Huh.
Hey, I have a very nice rocking set of moves.
That's a little TMI, dude. I don't want to know what's going on under your shirt.
I don't know what's going on the screen right now.
Do you know how long it's been since I played this game?
What's Kingdom Hearts about again?
Yeah, I know, right? I ended up
No,
with a
legit,
big
because,
ass
like-
key.
It's
Like-
about a giant heart.
There you go.
Done.
No, because legit, I'm still on Rechain of Memories because that game is really freaking annoying. I couldn't tell you
It's
what
one of the hardest ones in the series.
I couldn't tell you what's going on in the story if you put a gun to my head.
Because you play from the first one, right?
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, also, I just think like this
He
is.
doesn't pay attention to the story, that's the thing.
I'm not into the more intricate details like you guys are. I just like play the game for the game because I'm also a Disney fan. So literally, what I got out of Rechain so far is Sora goes into Castle Oblivion. He's quickly losing his memories, and the game is an excuse to explain why he doesn't have his powers in 2.
Not necessarily.
Kind of, sort of. Because the purpose of the game was made to explain why he loses his powers between 1 and 2.
Why he loses his powers, his memories. Or
Because
not
of-
his memories, but friggin' that.
I say specifically his powers because the common
Where he
trope-
went for the year.
The common trope is that between game 1 and game 2 in a series, a lot of times a character will inexplicably lose the powers they gained in the first game.
Right.
So Rechain was kind of, from what I heard actually, and this is actually like, this isn't me like trying to make a joke, this is actually like fact. They made the game to explain why.
That's one explanation for it. But
That way it wasn't like Like in the Spyro games, where it's like, why did Spyro just inexplicably lose his abilities?
Why
Actually,
did he lose
actually,
his abilities?
Actually, does he do that in Spyro games? Now that I think about it, he doesn't inexplicably lose a lot of his abilities, does
He
he?
really doesn't lose anything, right?
Sparks loses the gem pointer, so that's something. Oh, look who decided to finally come back.
I'll shut
Sorry.
up to both of you.
Sorry about that. My sister just came back from New Orleans.
Oh, I was about to say, did she come back from Barcelona?
Hey, by the way, guys, look at this shot glass she got me.
I can't see that. We're in a dark room.
Yeah, congratulations.
What is it, a boob?
Boobies.
Only
So
you
immature.
would be excited to have a shot glass with,
With boobies.
boobs.
I'm telling her.
And what looks like little penises.
I'm telling your girlfriend. I'm also gonna tell her about when we recorded the last Doom video and you tried flirting with me. No, because remember he was trying to be subtle and say like, because he was trying to invite me to see Spider-Man: Homecoming for my birthday, and he tried to be subtle, but instead he was just like, "Are you planning on seeing Spider-Man: Homecoming with anybody or not really?" So I was like, "Dave, are you trying to like ask me out on
Yes.
a date or something?"
It's like, yes.
I actually explained later on in that night. It was my suggestion to keep it subtle because he
But
wanted
Dave-
to invite you to.
But Dave is the king of subtlety.
Just like in the one series I watched, Red vs. Blue, where he's like, let's be subtle about this. Are you guys bad guys? Yeah, well, that's a matter of perspective. Ah, that's what a bad guy would say.
David is not only the king of subtlety, but from previous Let's Plays, from what I found out, he's the all eyes on me kind of guy.
Oh,
Who's
that's on
that
me.
guy?
No, because literally, like, during, like, New Super Luigi U, we would be, like, talking about something just, like, totally random, and he would just go, Nabbit's gonna be doing this. I'm like, Dave, we get it, you're here. You don't have to beg for the attention of everyone. Like, the final level of the game, we were all just, like, floating down in our raccoon suits, and then Dave just randomly goes, Nabbit will stay in the bubble for a bit. Like, Nabbit wasn't even part of the conversation. Dave's the all eyes on me guy.
All eyes on me.
Can we toss that out the window?
What?
I don't know.
That he's the all eyes on me guy? But it's true.
He threw off my groove.
Wait.
I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove.
Sorry.
Wait. Is that
The Unversed.
Oh, God forbid.
I was wondering why you guys paused for a minute. I'm like, oh wait, they're making that reference.
I
The
forget.
view-
Wait,
the
did you
people-
fuse Fission Fire or did we?
No.
No, I didn't know if we bought it or not. I don't know if that's one of the ones you could buy.
Actually, I think we might have found it.
Because I was gonna
That's
say
actually a rare one to get early on.
the people can't
It's
see
not
it,
hard to
but
get.
but as I was saying, wait, is that? I had like the biggest smile on my face. I was so excited. I was so excited about
The Unversed.
We missed you too, Unversed. Unversed.
Burn.
Burn you even.
Burn.
I also said burn.
What
you
game?
even. What, burn?
Kenny should know. You should know what game it is, Kenny.
What now? Ah, son
Wow.
of a bitch.
Did you die?
Yes, I did.
Huh.
I'm
He
human
died
too,
to the-
you know.
He died to the Unversed.
Who does this?
Burn. I don't know.
Axel? Data battle?
Ow. I'm
Yeah.
tired right now. What do you want from me?
Data battle.
Nothing yet.
We're not even anywhere near that yet.
What is?
Yeah, you'll get to it in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, because I was gonna say when you said data battle, I was like, wait, why the fuck would Axel be in a Digimon game?
Digimon.
Axelmon, Digimon monsters. I don't fucking know. I tried.
Burn. I don't know why.
I set fire.
To the rain, and in the rain. I can sing, I promise.
Never a big fan of Birth by Sleep, honestly.
Say what?
Why's that?
Well, here's the thing. I like it as a game, but like, it's the Sonic Heroes of the Kingdom Hearts series to me. Where you gotta play the game 3 times with 3 different characters in the same worlds every time. It just gets monotonous for me. I mean, it's a fun game, don't get me
you
wrong.
have separate storylines going on.
But at
That's
the
supposed
same
to be the
time-
key
At the
difference.
same time, Kenny, you're doing the same thing 3 different times.
True, but each one plays differently. It's not like exactly
It's still-
like
What I'm saying is they still swing a Keyblade, they still cast spells, is what I'm saying.
true.
That's actually one of the bigger things I've heard about Birth by Sleep. Like, it is. Some people
I mean, it's
debate.
not a bad game, whatsoever.
You're
It's
just
crafted
shouting
very
again.
Well, go ahead, Dave.
It's like a lot of my friends who play Kingdom Hearts 2.
All
I
my
asked.
friends are heathens taking slow.
Yes. Most of them actually agree on the fact that Birth by Sleep is not a bad game, but they can't say it's the best one in the series. It
Well,
was
no
for
shit,
something.
It's not a numbered game.
That's not the case either. I mean,
I'm just saying.
there's numbered games that are worse than this.
Oh yeah, 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are the only numbered games in the Kingdom Hearts franchise that have been released so far.
I mean,
Unless we see 3 come out and be a horrible game, which, God, don't let that happen.
If it does, I will really
on, Toy
punch the
Story.
shit out of Konami.
Toys.
I mean, not Konami.
Konami!
Yo,
Konami?
son! Whoa.
I'm so tired right now.
Whoa
whoa
there.
there.
Holy shit.
Now they're gonna copyright us because we messed them up.
You know,
Well, I mean, I'll still beat the shit
Nah,
out.
fuck Konami.
Well, you know what? I'll still beat the shit out of Konami because fuck Konami. But not for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably just, like, beat up the people at Square Enix because Kingdom Hearts 3. But then I'll go forth and beat up the people at Konami just because, like, their faces are really, like, dumb.
Ugly too.
Oh,
It'll
now
make
we
me
get
angry.
the fucking title card.
Raiden Garden.
Is this... I'm gonna sound like a noob. Is this from a Disney movie, or is it...
No,
Nope,
no,
this
Kingdom
is
Creative
Kingdom
World.
Hearts.
This is a self-created world.
Exclusive.
Spinny, spinny, spinny.
But I will say that Toy Story World looks amazing.
I didn't watch the trailer yet, guys.
I know. Well, I didn't spoil.
We
I
didn't
think-
say a word about it. All we
No,
said is it
no.
looks amazing.
No, because the thing is, I explained this to Dave and actually to Mike. The reason I haven't watched the trailer is because I want to make a reaction video to the trailer, and I want my reaction to be as genuine as possible.
Huh.
I don't want to sit here and pretend to be like, oh,
That's good.
oh, look, it's Rex or something. Like, I want it to be like, oh yeah, this is me actually watching the full 5-minute trailer for the first time.
Here's the
What did you think,
explanation
Mike?
for why
Oh,
we don't
great.
explore.
What? I wonder why Master's name
Hmm.
I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I wonder what happened to Sonic.
And you see him walking in the background.
Wait, can we get back there later after this?
No, actually.
You can
I was
never
gonna
go there.
say,
I don't
they
think it's
did-
terrible.
They did mention, I just know this just from like IGN articles and stuff. At the end of the trailer,
Merlin.
hey,
Sorry.
at the end of the trailer, they confirmed that the game is coming out in 2018.
Yep.
It didn't say now in development; it actually said coming 2018.
I mean, I'm glad we finally got a date, but still.
Well, not.
It's many
A
years late.
I mean, it's something at this point.
It's something at this point, yeah, but
no,
it's
because they were also
extremely late.
They were scaring us before, trying to say, "Oh, the game won't be out until it won't."
Like 2020 or something.
yeah, like they were saying something about 2020. So now the fact that it's coming out 2018, I'm like, Nomura,
Like they've already pushed it back 3 or 4 times,
Nomura always trolling us.
which is really stupid. And I am thankful to God in this game that's not a world, because that is my least favorite world in almost all the Kingdom Hearts.
I forget.
Wait,
Can
no,
you go
no.
to that in Birth by Sleep or no?
Admittedly,
What?
You can't go. Can you go there in Birth by Sleep or no?
The only way you can go there is through the dice board.
Admittedly,
Okay.
when I played Kingdom Hearts 1, I don't even think I did this on purpose, but I just didn't go to the Winnie the Pooh world.
You don't have to go to that at all during
But
either.
if
Yeah,
you
Winnie
want-
the Pooh's world is completely optional throughout the entire series.
But if you go to
Just
there, it
like-
helps give you some like items.
Yeah, it
and
gives you
it helps
stuff.
you out later on.
Oh wait, you're forced to go to Little Mermaid in 1.
Yeah. 2 is one where it's completely optional. Let's see.
In the first one, I didn't find it that bad because you actually did shit there. And in the
Uh,
second one, it's just all nothing but songs,
Yeah, really.
which is
Literally, it's
complete
just pretty
waste
much-
of time.
In Kingdom Hearts 2, when you get to that,
It's
when
the
you get
musical
there.
level.
Open the book.
I mean, it's not hard. It's just it's a
I-
icebreaker.
Didn't mind Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's because you actually get to do stuff. In part 2, it's just all music.
Yeah, you don't even get to fight enemies in part 2.
But also, again, in my defense, I played the game on easy.
Oh yeah, you fucking won.
Well, he's just introducing himself to the game, so
Yeah.
I don't mind him.
Did you
playing
even
on
go to
easy.
Winnie the Pooh's world?
I
Who?
just said that I did not.
Yeah. You found the torn pages though, right?
Some of them.
Yeah, Matt did this thing where he just blazed right through it.
Hell, I'm playing Rechain, and I literally decided that I don't even want to play Riku's story.
And can you agree with him?
Sora's
that-
story frustrated me so much that I'm just like, I'm gonna be happy with the halfway, with the fact that I even beat it halfway.
Oh look, it's the unveil.
Well, Matt,
So-
here's the thing. You said you have the wiki page, so you can just look up what happened to Riku's story.
Yeah,
Although
literally
I
just
honestly
looked it up,
think-
I was just like, oh, I can't spoil it.
I'll put it to you like this though. I do think Riku's story is
Well,
easier than.
I
Oh,
can-
it's extremely
I can
easy.
spoil the plot summary of what happens, can I?
No, because we're gonna play for here. I mean,
Well, Rechain.
Well,
and-
it's not like no, because literally the way I looked at it, I literally just said like, this is basically the gist of it, like the most small ass plot summary ever.
an excuse.
Literally, my explanation is just an excuse, pretty much.
It's an excuse for him to explain why Sora doesn't have his powers in between 1 and 2.
But it.
No, I'm saying about Riku's story.
Oh.
I'm just creating this in case we need it back at the
I'm
back.
gonna type it.
Right.
I'm gonna type it on my phone, and then I'll tell you guys. You guys can tell me.
Riku's more fun to play with than Sora, though. Don't get me wrong.
Well, the
because
thing
he's
is,
so much easier. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't have to manage a deck.
his is just automatically filled.
And Matt, Riku's story should only take. The game itself, Rechain is not as long as Kingdom Hearts 1 is.
It feels it.
The only problem is
Sora's
that
story,
Sora's story is ridiculously slow.
because it has such power fluctuations between the villains. It's
All right,
stupid.
This is my so that the people don't get spoiled. That's how I summarized it.
Let me see.
Riku wakes up in the.
Don't read.
I said.
Read it. Don't say it.
Okay.
Let me see.
Sorry.
Let's see.
That's pretty much. It kind of is. Roughly.
Yeah, I know. It's about the same thing. What
It's,
I hated most is the characterization in the story. And I know, it's one game afterwards, and you're wasting fire.
That's exactly how I looked at it.
Well, not entirely.
He
Like
doesn't do the exact same thing.
he does have actual like.
Well, now that you're saying the exact same thing, now we might as well just say what I wrote.
Don't.
Yeah, you just think that he does the same thing that Sora does in the game, right?
Gameplay wise,
Well, yeah. Well, how different can they be?
he goes through and he hits shit. And
Yeah, he beats
the
up things
bosses.
with a giant sword, while Sora beats up things with a giant key.
But
True.
Castle Oblivion also explains.
Also, zippers.
Oh yeah.
what- Castle
Look at them
Oblivion
zippers, man.
also explains.
Castle Oblivity.
Oblivion explains
Castle Oblivion.
why
Blobity.
the organization's numbers are
Castle Oblivada.
Yeah, and
reduced by half.
Yeah, because if
basically.
you're going from between 1 and 2, you need explanation as to why some of the
Castle
organization
Oblivion?
members aren't even there. But at the same time, like, I love how. I don't know if you guys remember, like, I told you about the guy I watch on YouTube, Some Call Me Johnny. He
Yes.
recently did a review for Rechain of Memories, and he started out with a remembrance of when he played 2 for the first time with his friend Russ. And Russ never played Chain of Memories, and when they started up 2, he was so lost it was crazy.
Well, I think that's how everybody who played 2 first before.
Well, yeah, it's because Kingdom Hearts was a PS2 game, that's the next game in the series, which was canon, by the way, jumped to a handheld.
Castle Oblivity.
Yeah, a blobbity bloobity bloobity.
Castle Ugabuga.
Excuse me,
Char-
boppity boopy?
Chari's explanation, what he did it with the key keepers for the review of 2, he pretty much said in the beginning when you're seeing the cutscene, he says, if you haven't played Chain of Memories, you're so screwed.
I know, right? Because I played 1 and then I went straight to 2 because I did not want to play Chain of Memories.
Wait, I was gonna say because you mentioned to me that because you were trying to motivate me to play Riku's story in Chain of Memories because you said that Riku's story isn't as long as Sora's.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
as-
really trying.
Let me
It's-
help you out with something real quick. One of the boss fights in Sora's story literally took me an hour.
Yeah, it was
On
Vexen, right?
Easy.
Which
On
one?
It's Vexen, right?
Well, it's probably more than one.
Well, yeah, the bosses aren't easy.
Vexen was definitely one though.
Yeah,
Uh,
Vexen, because Vexen has that shield and then that crazy face that he makes as it closes
And
up
of
on
course, that
before it
has the
starts.
infamous
Goodbye.
racist Sora line.
Yeah.
What are you people?
It also has the classiest death of any of the organization members.
Goodbye.
This is spoiler.
All the character does is just flames.
Damn it.
Well, you kind of just spoiled it.
Well, at the same time, Matt, here's the thing. These games have been out for 10 years.
But
now.
you were the one that, when we were doing Freedom Fighters videos, was always a stickler for spoilers. Literally,
Actually-
Freedom Fighters.
Even if these games have been out for quite a while,
Literally, I'm sorry to cut you off, Kenny. Mike was the kind of guy that if we were playing a Mario game and I said Mario saves the princess from Bowser, he'd be like, spoiler alert!
Well, I do that as a joke, honestly, for the Mario.
No, that wasn't a joke. You would do it dead seriously.
Well, guess what? This ain't Freedom Fighters right now. I care less about that these days.
Well, then you're ruining their channel. How could you?
Oh, yeah, you're not making that.
Go away. I'm fired.
You're gonna need.
You're gonna need like a double jump or something.
I forget what.
You're gonna need...
I forget what move Tara gets because I know.
I
Yeah, why
just
don't you
need
keep doing that.
because it doesn't last nearly
You're
as
gonna
long.
need the unverse.
Hey, if you
Yes, I'm gonna need the unverse to level up.
Yeah,
sure.
right.
What do you have? 15 now or 14?
I
what
think I'm at.
Here's the
13.
thing. What I hate most about Chain isn't like the gameplay or nothing like that. It's the characterization of Sora.
In Chain?
Yeah, I understand. The plot is that he's kind of being manipulated. But at the same time, you went from one completely carefree person to, oh my god, everything needs to be super duper fucking serious.
Got me like, oh
Well, it is
my
a
God,
dark
so
chapter in the
love.
game's
No?
history.
Not as dark as 2 got.
No. Okay.
2 didn't get nearly as
Oh,
dark.
oh my God.
Oh.
Play Final Mix in Japan.
So you want Kenny to travel to Japan and play Final
I'm
Mix?
at the Japanese
When he
version.
can easily play the English version right here, right now.
And I've seen the Japanese version. It's same as what we got now.
Yeah, but instead you go to Pirates of the Caribbean, there's actual guns and there's stabbing and there's blood.
Well, that's because of censorship, and that's just for.
Do you think Pirates of the Caribbean will ever come back?
It's. I think it's
It
gonna come
has
back.
potential.
Yeah, you know, they just released a new movie. It's called Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. It did come back.
I meant in Kingdom Hearts.
I had
Kingdom
to.
Hearts and I mean, they did the story of Curse of the Black Pearl. They haven't even done Dead Man's
I
Chest.
couldn't.
Well, they don't. I don't
Well,
think anybody
'cause guess
wants
what?
to do Dead Man's
They didn't do
Chest.
the
Well, that
story.
wasn't
But
that
Dead
bad.
Man's Chest was actually pretty good.
I didn't like Dead Man's Chest.
Well, that's you.
That's you.
I have not seen a Pirates of the Caribbean movie,
You've never seen any
and
of
I
them?
don't really care for them.
First one was much better than the rest.
Oh yeah, the first one's always gonna be the best.
No.
Like, I'm not a super huge...
Iron Man.
Where is the
Man.
enemy though? That's a good question. You know.
Toy Story.
It's not that hard to figure out.
Madagascar.
Cars.
Although I heard Cars 3 was good. Has
I
anyone seen
heard
Cars
Cars 3
3?
was good. I haven't seen it yet.
Haven't seen it. Heard it was
nope.
good.
I heard pretty good things though.
I heard
it
everyone said it was better than 2.
It
Yeah.
wasn't Pixar's usual level, but from what I heard, it was still pretty good.
Way better than 2. Most
So-
people were saying.
I hear people saying they're finally getting towards Pixar quality with the Cars movies, but at the same time, I'm like, they're still Cars.
Hopefully, when they say they're finally getting to Pixar quality, it means okay, we understand Cars isn't Pixar quality. Let's stop making Cars movies.
I mean,
Because they made the first one like a redemption story in a way, and then they made the second one like a complete
spy
joke.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
actually liked Cars 2, to be completely honest.
like, I'm not saying it was
I admit
bad.
It wasn't the direction I wanted the series to go in, but I enjoyed it.
I didn't want it to focus on Mater too much, is what I'm saying.
Like 3, from what I saw in the trailers, looked like the direction that the series needed to go in.
Back to where Cars 1 was, where it focuses on lightning, not Mater.
Well,
Well,
also,
not just
I
that,
meant
but
I meant-
racing.
I meant the darker, edgier part.
Well, Cars isn't necessarily a dark and edgy thing.
That's the problem.
It's a kids movie.
That's the problem.
yeah.
Pixar doesn't make Pixar quality is not just movies for kids. It's movies for kids and adults.
I think
And
after
Cars 2 fell a bit too much.
After
into
this battle off, honestly.
after this battle, I think we'll call it here.
Okay.
Oh, why? How long we
Well,
going?
thankfully it won't be 50 minutes like the last video was.
Cars 2 was made pretty much for young children. So Cars
Where did
3,
these two
from
come
what I
from?
saw, felt like a movie that was
Well,
more on.
Aqua and Ven just popped up. Where did these two come
Okay.
from?
You'll find out in the story, but
I was saying Cars 3 looked like the direction I wanted them to go in that it looked more like a Pixar movie that was trying to appeal to all audiences instead of just Cars 2 where it was simply zeroing in on the children.
Yeah. Being toyetic for the sake of being toyetic. Oh, look,
That's
Matt.
that's
It's the
Toyota, you
first
mean?
version of the first boss from Kingdom Hearts.
Toyota, you mean?
Yeah, Toyetic.
Unvoiced.
Thanks for not getting the joke.
No, I'm not.
This
trying to
one
get
got
the
it.
joke,
I
asshole.
got it because you said Toyetic.
Hey guys, look.
But it's cars.
It's the unversed version of the first boss from the first
Toyota. Let's go places.
Thank you.
And let's play with some toys from cars.
game. Hey,
Come
Yeah.
here.
Let's be Toyetic in our Toyotas.
Anyway,
This video is sponsored by Cars 3, now in theaters, rated PG.
unversed. Is
Oh,
it hurting
God.
itself?
No, you don't do it right.
No. Oh, God.
You don't do it right, Mike. Sorry.
It is just this boss right here is essentially the armor fight from the very first
Yeah, I
game.
know.
I remember that fight.
It sucked. Well, I don't really think
No.
it sucked, but like
Aha,
You just
suck at
chop-
legs.
you chopped him up into 37
Wait.
slices of bitcheroni.
You mean I turn him into Darth Maul?
Wait, when you said
yeah,
that,
pretty much.
when you said that the fight sucked in the first game, how? It was so easy.
That's the problem. I don't want an easy first boss.
Well, you're asking for too damn much.
And this guy likes to go absolutely.
Now wait,
bad
wait.
shit.
Did you just say you don't want an easy first boss?
I want a boss that at
It's
least
the
challenges
first
me.
boss of the game.
Oh, actually no. wait.
It's not the first
It's
boss
the
of
first
the game.
heartless boss. First heartless.
You
boss.
mean,
That's enough. It's
First
time
world
for bed.
boss. How about that?
It's time for bed.
I'm not fucking 80, you moron.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's too
There we
early
go.
for bed.
I'll take your dentures out for you and I'll put them in the cup.
Look how quick
It's
that
okay.
was.
Yeah, Kenny chopped him up into bitcheroni. Matt, it's too early for bed. Well, that was a boss.
Kenny is my ideal pal. Soft and cuddly, just like mashed potatoes. Yum. Kenny was like, he made
Now I
it,
need a stiff drink.
the people can't see it.
Give
but
me a
his
double.
face
I don't have
was
rum,
like,
buddy. I'm sorry.
He made a face that was like,
Fuck.
are you? He made a face that basically just said, Matt, are you okay? Do you need help?
That was an awkward cut.
Actually, you're never okay. You
I'm
need all the
not
help
o-
in the world.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
That was an awkward cut.
He said to take
Did
two
you really do
grown-ups.
Avenged Sevenfold?
Yeah. What you got against A7X?
The fact that my mother and sisters listened to that shit nonstop as soon as it came out.
Oh.
And then they finally grew out of it like 3 or 4 years later.
I like A7X.
Yeah.
You saw this plot device?
Ugh.
Ugh.
I hate Terra. I'm gonna say it right now.
I'm
all the characters.
You and at least like 2/3 of the Kingdom Hearts community.
It's cause he's so boring, Kenny.
You're not much better.
I know I'm not, but I'm not a member of the Kingdom Hearts Facebook committee. I was gonna say the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm not a character. But this guy is just darkness, and a very, very boring voice.
You know who a lot of people compared him to?
Who?
Anakin Skywalker in the prequels.
Oh yes. Now I see it. Yeah.
He goes on about darkness and depression. Anakin goes on about whining like a little bitch.
That's Anakin's character. A little bit.
But in actuality, Anakin was not a whiny little bitch.
The kid who played him was.
No, not the kid. That poor kid that played him in the first one went through a very dark, depressing story.
We don't have to talk about it here. It's not the place. But either way, the guy who played him in 2 and 3. Woo!
The thing
Did
that's
you
most,
say robot?
Huh? What you got against robots?
the thing that was most stupid about that though is he got made fun of for playing in Star Wars by all of his friends in school. When in fact it's probably like one of the coolest things ever.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a great honor to be in Star Wars, but at the same time, when your performance sucks major ass.
He was a kid in the first one. I'm not talking about the friggin' in whatever's I don't know. The guy who played him in the second and third one.
That's what I'm talking about, Kenny.
Yeah, I know, but I was talking about the first one.
Oh,
When
you
he's
mean
a
the little kid?
When he's a little kid.
Oh yeah, the same kid that was in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
That's right.
Jingle All the Way, right?
Yeah, there we go.
The movie was horrible.
So
wasn't
Atari
that
is making
bad.
a new
Yes,
system.
it was.
No, it wasn't.
So Atari is making a new system.
Oh, goody.
Seriously?
For real, it's called the Atari Box, and apparently it's gonna have like PC level hardware.
I thought they.
Are you okay? I think something fell.
I drunking swear I'm not fucked.
Well, okay.
Take out the ED. It's supposed to be I drunken swear I'm not fucked.
I'm fucking drunk, I swear I'm not.
But yeah, apparently, it's really confusing though because I can't tell if this Atari Box is like being made to compete with the other consoles, or if it's being made as a novelty item.
Kind of like the SNES and Super NES thing they made?
Because like it's supposed to be playing classic games, but then if that's the case, why does it have an HDMI port and multiple like and PC level hardware?
Beats me.
I'm very confused. I have several questions.
Well, question away.
Oh well, I mean I've asked my questions, so like there we go.
Oh, you're not gonna fight anybody?
Well, gotta save and end the video.
I also
Oh,
heard
shit.
apparently Kingdom
Alright.
Hearts 3, like they might be considering bringing it to the Switch.
Well,
They're-
first you gotta see how
They
it
said
sells on the other
they said
consoles.
first they want to bring it out. They feel like if they focus on stuff other than just bringing out 3 in general, then they would get lost. So they want to put it out for the PS4 and Xbox One first, so that people can actually play the game, and then they'll think about the Switch because they think the Switch is an interesting piece of hardware.
But
Mm-hmm.
that is so. I mean, that actually says.
Let
me
talk, you fucking whore.
Breathe, Dave, before you speak.
Well,
I
Well, here, let's keep
believe
going. I'm having fun.
that's a great thing about the Nintendo Switch is that it's getting so much recognition by these third-party supports that lets you know how good of a console it is.
quick question.
I hope.
We keep going, or
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, come on, let's keep going.
Why
Talk
not?
about the Switch now, dude.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's
talking
talk
about the Switch makes the video all that better.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Switch is cool.
Because the Switch helped Nintendo out.
A lot.
I'll say we could try to finish this world, maybe do a little bit of Disney Town, and then we'll call it.
I thought it was called Toontown.
There's also a boss fight right now.
But I actually, because I know that there's like third-party support coming for the Switch, because like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is gonna have like a Switch-only 6-player multiplayer mode or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have this thing where you can actually use the Joy-Cons to do like the iconic Dragon Ball Z moves like Kamehameha and stuff like that. And also, this is a little bit smaller just because like it's a game I'm not as big on, but like WWE 2K is coming to the Switch, and it's like the first WWE game on the Switch in like 5 years, on a Nintendo system in like 5 years, and
Last ones were on like.
the Wii,
Seriously?
the Wii,
Yeah.
Huh.
and they said that this is the first one coming to a Nintendo system in 5 years. It's being released. It's not going to be like, oh, we're releasing it after the PS4 and Xbox One versions. It's being released with them, and it's going to be, it's pretty much going to have like all the new features that the PS4 and Xbox One versions have. So it's not going to be like a stripped down version of the game. It's actually going to be like the full game. So I'm like, at least we know the Switch can handle this stuff. I mean, hey, it can handle Skyrim, so that's something.
And it comes
I
out
was-
later this year, right, Skyrim?
Yeah.
I was about to try and go for the whole Skyrim theme, but I'm like, nah.
You were gonna
I
say-
heard they might be
you were gonna
releasing
say
like.
there was one new
I heard for the
feature.
No.
the Switch they might release like Legend of Zelda equipment exclusive for the Switch. Like,
They already announced that they are. The Zelda amiibo, I think the Breath of the Wild amiibo, are compatible with Skyrim, and they give you like Zelda equipment.
And would you believe me if I told you I didn't buy the Breath of the Wild amiibo because I'm sick of amiibo at this point?
Good.
Oh, you who was the biggest amiibo buyer is sick of amiibos.
The biggest.
Actually,
really, okay.
yeah,
So you're
I forgot.
sick,
That's
sir?
this guy over here.
That's Dave.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you like
I was
this.
a Smash Brothers collector until I saw the other ones.
and by the way, just wanted to let you know, I thought I had ended just waiting for the last Smash Bros. One because I just wanted to collect those. It is going on to with Sopan actually collecting the Animal Crossing ones.
You guys are.
She wanted to collect them.
The
not me.
Animal Crossing ones for the party game that sucked.
I'll put it to you this.
I kid you not. I kid you not. I'm just gonna say this now. Dave actually has that game in his room.
You know what?
It was cleared.
Multiplayer mayhem. I'm saying one day we have a multiplayer mayhem.
It
See
is
how
But
bad
this
that game is.
this channel has
Seriously?
Mosh
Mosh
pit.
pit.
Okay, whatever.
Mosh Pit multiplayer. I don't even
We
care.
have to bring that back. I just got to figure out what's the next game we could do for that.
How about
That's
that
gonna
one?
be the
That's
next
gonna be
game.
the next game.
That
Alright.
piece of shit is gonna be the next game.
And we all
Fine.
need amiibo, so I might have to grab one more amiibo. That at least we have 5 players, because Sopan will probably want to join in.
If
How
you
many
want to
places
join it,
go
go
up to
ahead.
at least?
We could do another Mario Party.
We can.
Hopefully,
I have Mario
hopefully
Kart 10
the-
still, right? Yeah.
Even if you don't, I have it. Mike and I have it. And
Yeah, I
again,
still
I was
have
gonna
it.
say.
Oh no!
I was also gonna say. Hopefully the audio won't fuck up like it did in the last video.
Oh god.
No, this technology is a lot better than the ones we were using.
I do want to point out, by the way, since we were talking about Skyrim on the Switch, though it's very exciting, I will not be getting Skyrim for the Switch because Mike and I already own the PS3 version.
It's one of those things where even though it's brand new for the Switch, if you had one version, you played every version.
Only reason I would even consider getting it for the Switch is because I've heard people say that the PS3 version of Skyrim, which is the one we have, is like the buggiest and most broken version of them all.
Well, here's another thing you should know. All of Bethesda's big games.
Bethesda.
I don't give a fuck.
Bethesda.
I don't care. I'm not big on getting everything right the first time. Grammar Nazi.
That's one. That's not grammar. That's pronunciation. And two,
Bitches.
it's okay to not get it right the first time, but then try harder the second time.
I don't care. Anyway, from my experience as well as many people can attest to, Skyrim and the Fallout series have one big problem.
Bugs.
It gets buggier and buggier the more save you have.
But I was gonna say apparently the PS3 version is like the worst of them all. I'm gonna look it up now.
Because it literally doesn't separate the save files. It just keeps going, like, no matter how many times you play the game, if you save, that's another save. Like, I'm up to, like, 350-something saves the last time I played Fallout. And it gets glitchy. I wasn't that many saves in on Skyrim, and it got super glitchy on me.
I understand.
Let me check.
Like, it's quite ridiculous that they never fixed that issue.
I think it's quite ridiculous that even though Rechain of Memories is on PS4 right now, they never fixed the lip syncing.
Okay, apparently
Because it lip syncs to Japanese.
Still, you could have fixed it for the American audience like we did with every other Kingdom Hearts game.
But it's not programmed.
Apparently it must have been fixed because it says here the PS3 version of Skyrim was plagued with massive slowdowns on release, almost to the point of being unplayable. This was especially frustrating for gamers who utilized larger saving files, since they had to wait months for Bethesda to finally release a patch.
Oh, he
So
doesn't
something-
say you clever little sneak?
So something tells me that they did
not-
No. He only says that to Sora.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt.
Something tells me they did release a patch. Either way, I would be a little worried.
God dang it.
Wow, he hits like a truck.
He does, because I'm so underleveled.
And I have to check. I think that the version that's coming to the Switch is the Legendary Edition or whatever. Not the Legendary, the Special Edition.
Is this motherfucker using the darkness to teleport?
I believe so.
I was like, why can he teleport?
It's not even really explained how he teleports.
Alright, so wait. I just looked this up. Apparently, Skyrim is the first game Bethesda has made or released on a Nintendo home console since Home Alone for the NES in 1991.
Holy
They were responsible
fuck.
for that?
Yeah, apparently.
How do you
Whoa.
make a game around Home Alone?
How don't you make a game around Home Alone? You get a studio executive that wants some big money, realize the fact that Home Alone's going to be a box office hit, and you make a game.
Although Home Alone 2, we won't talk about that one for the NES.
Oh, I didn't think Home Alone 2 was even a bad movie, though.
We're not talking about the movie, we're
We're
talking
talking
about
about
the
the
game.
game.
Was the game any good, though? That's the question.
No.
That is good. Well, yeah, I can't believe that. It's the first Bethesda game on a Nintendo system since 1991. I'm like, they must have been doing something right with the Switch then, if Bethesda's on board with literally one of the biggest games of all time.
Oh no.
That might even be fact.
Ooh.
I could be wrong, but I think that's like fact.
Finish him, Kenny.
Nyog!
Or slightly inconvenience him.
You're not doing any more damage to him right
Yeah,
You sure? I thought
I
he
can
did
see
just
that.
something.
now. Now he's doing more damage.
Finish him, finish him!
Nyog!
You waited for him to charge up.
I'll be honest, I haven't.
There you go.
Woo!
I haven't played.
First try.
I haven't played a minute of Skyrim, and I think everyone knows what Skyrim is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
It's
if you haven't
kinda-
played it, you know
it's-
what Skyrim
Like I
is.
said, I think it's become fact that it's one of the biggest games of all time. It's become pretty much like iconic.
Because there's so much to do in it.
And that's why it's going to
Also,
be so
it's
hard
just
to make it 6.
Also become really, really popular. That's why I say biggest. I'm not talking about. like,
And
the game
that's
itself.
how he gets.
An eye patch later on.
Yeah.
Why does he attack him twice? That's my question.
Uh,
Out of pure anger?
no, the second one was aimed there to free, what's his name? Xehanort.
Oh yeah, fun fact. In the Japanese version, he actually has a close-up on his face and it shows he's bleeding. That was cut out of this version.
Yeah,
Oh,
and swapped with, Darkness.
Yeah.
I'll have a chicken McDarkness.
It's because they think, oh, it's still a Disney game, we can't have blood in here. Pirates of the Caribbean would like to have a word with you.
It is an E or E10 rated Disney game, so in that regard, they are right. Meanwhile, you're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a PG-13 rated Disney movie.
Which is in Kingdom Hearts and had blood in it.
I don't make the rules, I just follow them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I
the Pirates
seriously
of the
do not have
Caribbean one,
time
like,
for this cutscene.
I know, but we gotta.
Because I gotta go to bed.
I fucking hate this character, I really do.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I went to the bathroom before this and I had to go again. I don't know why.
And I thought Matt's bladder used to be bad.
No, my bladder's still bad.
Well, no, like sometimes it acts up.
Literally, I went to a concert last week, and I think I had to go to the bathroom at the concert like 10 times.
Actually, that's kind of normal.
Which one, the Ed Sheeran one?
That's the only
only one,
concert
yeah.
I've been to in the last like week.
Yeah, yeah. At least
Since
you
it's a-
got your own like suite setup. I was in a club box, so there was a lot more people.
I was in the box too, so.
You
Now
were
Kenny's
like-
the one walking away. Alright, so we made fun of Dave for walking away during Let's Play. Let's make fun of Kenny now. Kenny,
Alright, unless you
how
want me
could
to
he
piss
walk
myself
away?
while
Oh
I'm
no! Oh dear Lord!
can't
How could he walk away?
We're talking about Aces walking away. It's a
I
normal
can't
day,
say
anyway.
it here.
Ace is walking
Can you
away.
do me a favor real quick?
Just another day in the life of me. It's 3 a.m. and I can't
Yes.
sleep.
I can't see. Lights, please.
Guest, would you escort him?
I got it. Just another day in the life
Well, no,
of me.
I mean.
And I'm guessing Xehanort's trying to persuade Terra to join the darkness.
And I've been thinking.
Really? What gave it away?
The fact that he's moving his arms like an evil, maniacal Italian person.
Oh.
Why's it gotta be Italian?
Oh, see?
Italian
See?
person.
He should get shunned for that, too.
Hey, I'm Italian. Hey, I don't mind. All Italians, we talk with our hands.
I'm Italian. I don't really talk with my hands that
I
much.
don't either.
Yeah, actually, I can vouch for that. Dave doesn't talk with his hands that much.
Not really.
For once, I'm defending Dave.
Whoops. Dark Volley. I have no
be
idea.
proud. Dave, be proud. For
You
once
got
in
a
your
Xehanort
life.
report.
For once in your life, I'm defending you.
Thank you.
But yeah, Dave doesn't talk with his hands. So, I don't know what you're talking about with Italians always talking with their hands.
Can I still talk with my hands?
No. You're not allowed.
Terra!
Then.
Terra! Terra! Fox. Terra! Terra!
Really?
No, that, you know what? Saying
He
Terra.
has no eyes. His eyes are just blue.
No, I was
He
just
has no
thinking.
pupils.
I was just thinking about when you said Terra. I was thinking of Sonic Adventure 2. Terra! When he kicks the freaking stone thing.
Oh yeah, when they just keep the Japanese.
He literally went Terra.
Ah.
I do love the theme that plays during this cutscene.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts music is always good in my opinion.
But the thing that's weird, I think they only played during Terra's storyline, and they leave out the song in.
Well, it's part of the Lingering Will's theme remix.
Wait, when you say Kingdom
Well,
Hearts
no,
music,
it's
And-
Terra's theme.
Kenny's walking
I-
away again.
I gotta wash my hands.
Oh.
I
Don't
actually
think
personally
people
think
are-
after this we can call because
Yeah, having going on.
Wow, 50 minutes.
But I was gonna say, when you say Kingdom Hearts music is always good,
Yeah.
actually some of the remixes in Rechain, I'm not as fond of.
Well, those aren't remixes. Those are the original songs from the old game, not the final mix version.
Oh, well, Final Mix makes them sound so much better. The Final Mix remixed music is way better.
Yeah, I know it is, man.
shut it.
No.
Oh dear,
Let me have an opinion, Dave.
Oh no, I'm not talking to that. I'm
I
talking to that.
know, because I saw you point at the screen. I'm saying just out of context, the viewers might think you were telling me to shut it. How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
That position was highly suggestive.
I missed it.
He had the keyblade held at his crotch.
Think of it as an adventure. Because the key can open all sorts of locks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can you speak?
Why does he want to steal hearts?
Because
It'll be explained later.
Is it just because he wants to open Kingdom Hearts like every villain in this game?
No, it's because it's what the heart wants.
In actuality, Maleficent never wanted to do that until
She found
This
out
game.
about Kingdom Hearts.
this game.
Yeah. Until this is the prequel of the first game.
You're a prequel to the first game.
But
Thank you.
oh, Coliseum.
Well, this is a 10-year prequel, so yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
Disney.
Disney.
But
Disney
I,
Town.
No, it's like, wait.
I think
Wait, hold on.
What?
Just go over to the other worlds real quick. That's Disney. That's Olympus. It's like, oh, Hercules. Lilo and Stitch.
Disney Town.
Disney.
Disney World.
Disney World.
so,
No, Disney Town.
No,
Disney.
Disney World.
Disney World.
That meme is one of my favorites ever. Just guest star.
M-I-C.
Where do you wanna go?
M-O-U-S-E.
World.
No.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Hey, Kenny.
Welcome back to
You've just completed the first part of Kingdom Hearts in 7 months. What are you going to do now? I'm going to Disney World.
I'm going to Disney World.
But next
That's all
time
we
we will
have.
continue on our quest to fight the Unversed.
The Unversed.
Can I ask one question real fast?
No.
Sure.
Why is Olympus Coliseum here? Do they just need to have the Olympus Coliseum quota for every game?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Okay.
It's
Not
Hercules.
entirely, but it does explain Hercules' early life.
But
Why
What do
don't
you
they
mean,
explain the early
Hercules?
lives of every other world in Kingdom Hearts 1?
How do you mean
Because-
Hercules?
Where's Nightmare Before Christmas?
You were about to say
Where's-
Nightmare. You were dead ass about to
They
say Nightmare
covered
on Elm
that
Street.
in the first and second games.
No, stop. This boy was dead ass
Where's
about to say
the
Nightmare.
jungle?
He was about to say, "Where's Nightmare on Elm Street?"
It only had, but it had 2 movies.
Where's
I believe.
Simba? Where's Bambi? Where's Dumbo?
Well, Simba was
Where's
still
Chicken Little?
Where's Chicken Little? He's appeared as summon one time and never showed up again.
Where's Home
Alright,
on the Range?
but
What
until
about
next
the
time,
Annual?
folks.
Whoa,
Let's-
I'm
let's just
Wayside
start
Killjoy.
throwing out
Waysiders.
Wayside Guest.
Wayside. Wait, I'm confused. Fuck, am I robot
Alright.
or guest?
Alright, let's say our real names.
I'm Wayside Ace,
Killjoy.
Robot.
Guest.
and we shall see you guys on the next part.
Later.
Bye.